Hello, Capricorns. What's up? Something hidden is coming to light, and I saw a 222 priority read. So, let's talk about your thumbnail. Angel numbers are showing up for you, as well as illumination. Something hidden is coming to light here. Yeah, and movement moving forward in regards to money, finances, and career. Capricorns, for those of you that are new, what up? I'm shamelessly sexy Jackie. Hey, what's up? Hello. Make sure if you are new, like this video, smash subscribe, boo. There are 5,000 of you that are unique viewers, and I would just love to connect with all of you, baby. Here's what we're doing. I'm a psychic medium and sexual confidence coach. So this is a general reading for Capricorns out there, whether or not you have it in your chart, even if it's like your North Node, your destiny placements, whatever. This reading is for you here. So Capricorns, I pull cards on oracle messages for your higher self, day-to-day messages to just kind of understand what you need to know with the week too. And I pull cards on money, finances, career, retirement here, relationships, getting into your heart chakra, and sexual energies. I clarify what I need to with the tarot boo, and I close it out with my spirit says messages to give you something tangible to use. Capricorns, you have very unique energies, and I know that's such a cliche word where it's like unique. What does that even mean, right? What does Jackie mean by that? So you have these energies across cards, across the spread of like something's being illuminated and coming to light here, but I don't think you know it yet, see it yet, but you feel it, okay, Capricorns? When it comes to your overall spirit says message, you have an ascended master number 11. You could be born on the 11th, but you also have 44 showing up for you too here, okay? So you could be seeing a lot of ascended master numbers, angel numbers, working with them too at this time. It's going to be really, really good for you, Capricorns here. You could be seeing, I saw 111, 222, 777, 888, 999, and 666. Any angel numbers here overall. The divine is trying to send you a message through these signs and synchronicities. So pay attention, Capricorn babies, okay? You're definitely attracting something much better and getting into an automatic writing practice. Very beautiful, too. Very beautiful. Clairaudiently channel these messages, downloads, divine interventions. I'm pulling all these cards, and it's 222 on the camera again, too. So Spirit's trying to talk to you, connect with you, your ancestors, your angels, and your guides here. Using the law of attraction would be really good during this time, as well as getting some divine guidance specifically. Out of the higher self messages, we do have catch your breath here. This person is like almost depleted, needs to rest, needs to get grounded, like this very earthy energy. So I don't know if you've been working a lot, Capricorns. Let's not lie, you probably do, boo, and or being that person who's reliable for everyone, showing up for everyone, and also taking care of yourself specifically here. So Spirit wants you to slow down. I need you to take a break, take a rest, and this says catch your breath here. Moths could be significant to you, and you could be seeing like brown, black, white butterflies here, as well as acorns. Acorns, I don't remember what they mean, but I know they're good omens, okay? But I feel like you might need to get out in nature, hug a tree, ask it for permission before you do, babies, and also just get grounded and be in this setting here overall to kind of seek something different. Beautiful. We have perfect setting here specifically. 9-9 underneath that, trust your intuition to just kind of create where it is you want to go, what it is you want to do. But I feel like Spirit's saying, slow down, Capricorn, pause. You're going to miss the signs that we send to you. This could be painting, writing, art, doing something specific that's very right brain or creative here. And your guides and your angels are trying to send you these signs specifically. Out of my shameless truth, day-to-day messages, shut up. Okay, I'll talk about the one underneath this. Spirit wants you need to be stepping into your confidence at this time. This says confidence comes from honesty, which comes from within. Be real with yourself and continue to show up confidently at this time. Hi, Jason. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I miss you. How are you? Welcome back. So Spirit's telling you like day-to-day messages, you know, and I was just saying signs and synchronicities here overall are just showing up for you, Capricorn, so spiritually, so vivid. I know Saturn's moving into Aries, which is your chart ruler. That's going to affect you. So make sure you are subscribed and you come back because I do have a video that I recorded, or that I have to record. I get to record. Maybe I recorded it already. I don't know. I've just been doing all the videos. Shameless squad. So be mindful of this. Take a step back and recall the most recent signs and synchronicities that are being sent. Do not avoid, run away, or reject what is happening for you. There's a higher message that needs to be implemented and understood. So this could be coming through in angel numbers, animals, music, quotes, words, phrases, people, messengers. And this is like the double confirmation. Some of you might need to take a break or pause or rest and maybe get into divine solitude here, or doing something that is healing for you. And knowing that healing is not a journey, it is an adventure. And there's a lot of luck in your future. Very beautiful. Luck comes to those who are in alignment. And so I feel like for a lot of you, this confidence is being able to catch your breath, check in of like, what is your soul's purpose? Because you got the illumination card in regards of career here, and you pulled the Four of Cups, which is kind of like, ooh, I want to have a pity party, da da da. But Spirit's like, yo, Capricorn, look at this. We're giving you an opportunity. Don't hide out so much where you are isolating yourself or overworking to actually like stop and smell the roses. Maybe you need to go smell the roses here, okay? Yeah, like get out of your home, get out in nature here too. And some of you are almost rejecting some sort of higher calling or a soul's purpose here with the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Fool card. So Spirit wants you to move forward with this and trust this. Don't overthink it. And again, you have a lot of luck and success and victory that's coming in with alignment here. Sagittarius energy. Jupiter moves into your sibling sign, Cancer, soon, which I'm excited here overall because it's going to be exalted. So something is hidden that's about to come to light now. New jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand here. But you got to get going and get out of your routine movement here. You could be moving, or this is you needing to move towards people that are trying to move towards you in collaboration or considering, you know, what it is that you might be doing or networking. And I see relationships being very important for you to establish. Maybe you're calling in a business partner. There could be some office love affairs, or communication with coworkers are heightened now. And you might also be called to be like an influencer to share some sort of perspective within your career or on the job, or a certain idea might be, you know, sparking and illuminated in you, some sort of creation or manifestation. Some of you, I see you working on this and it's gonna like pay out wildly, but there is someone on your path that you do need to meet, hook up with, sync up with, and maybe connect with overall to maybe help you with this too. So don't be too good for help, Capricorns, okay? Is what I feel like telling you there. It's very interesting because you pulled the confidence card overall with your general messages, and you have out of your relationships, you got a light card, staying single for a while and here healing your inner child. And then out of this deck, you also have the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love here. And you have this like hand overall, and you have like this child kind of energy. So I don't know if there's some sort of love that you didn't necessarily get from like a parent or someone growing up, or you had tumultuous relationships with parents, maybe abuse, maybe trauma, complex trauma, maybe some different things where they weren't ready to be a parent and maybe they were more like a friend type energy here. They are sorry, even if you never hear it though. And I can see that there's a lot of people that tried to keep you isolated or control you or really use your energies. And these were patterns that they had overall, okay? So I feel like you are needing to, and that card, very interesting, says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. And you pulled the strength card, and you pulled the confidence card from the shameless truth. And this is sideways here. So I feel like you might be kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or avoiding some sort of situation here overall. Maybe some of you have been dating people, and now you're like, oh, I've realized I need to stay single and maybe heal some things within me or work on the relationship with myself right now in time, and really prioritize that if that's what feels right for you intuitively, right? But really shift your focus back to love overall. And I see some of you just wanting a more stable connection here with the King of Pentacles here. It's interesting because out of the sexual energies, you could also have a Leo coming towards you, and it's just delayed towards Leo season. You have Leo in your chart or in any of the planets personally, or a packed Leo house. Other people around you too, so it just depends, boo, okay? Then the sexual energies, you pulled an affirmation, 44, you could be 44, but I enjoy being present with sex and slowing down. Taurus energy, and you have Venus under that, but you also got the Hermit in the reverse here. So it's very interesting. You might be holding back a sexual secret, or a partners or spouse here might. They could be a Virgo. There could be a third-party situation that's like hidden. You could have Virgo in your chart, they could have Virgo in their chart, but there's some sort of third-party situation that kind of goes wrong here as well. So Capricorns, I'm not really sure who or what that is for. I'm just like, I don't know. So that's why I have the nervous laugh that comes out sometimes. So just know that we'll shuffle all these different things out and really clarify what we need to here overall. But thank you for all your support, Capricorns. Thank you for all your patience and your likes and your subscribes and your donations. Okay. You're legit, like, you know, one of the best signs here on my channel specifically. There's something about hydration though and caffeination. You might need to catch your breath, especially if you're like drinking too much caffeine or a caffeine overdose. There's something about breath work here. Or there's just something about staying hydrated during this time for you as well. Don't know what, don't know why, but there's something about like treating your body as a vessel here and nourishing it. I'm not really sure where this is coming from with that, but you might just be looking and working on different lifestyle routines and regimens and things that really fuel you. And if you're seeing the angel number 666, that is more so taking care of yourself. So some of you might just need to hear that message too. I need a sip. Okay, let's shuffle out the oracle messages here for Capricorns. What did my beautiful Capricorn collective need to know on the channel? Catch your breath came out. Okay, what are you doing to overwork? Can you take breaks? Can you outsource? Can you take a vacation? There's something about slowing down, grounding your energy, getting outside. I feel like some of you are cocooning your energy and you're going through some sort of death, rebirth, transformation where you're going to be better for it when you actually take rest. And you have, you know, this goat energy, right? Of like, I'm feeling restless and I need to go, do all the things. But like, you need to be in your I am presence here. There's something about that with your like crown chakra or working from that kind of stance here. A second card out, seek beauty, very beautiful. Yeah, enjoy nature, get outside, work with your elements, maybe even candles specifically here overall. There's something about that where you can just slow down and seek beauty in every single day life. What's the most beautiful thing that you see outside today? What's the most beautiful thing that you want to move forward with? And boom, once you slow down, Spirit's bringing you some sort of bountiful harvest, some sort of wish fulfillment. Because you know how you blow these kind of flowers and you make a wish here? That's you, Capricorn. You're getting some sort of wish fulfillment here. And I feel like a lot of people are coming towards you to actually see, because they find your soul as beautiful. They find you as beautiful. They find your message is what you're doing, what you're creating, what you're putting out there as like a beautiful person. Okay, maybe you need to listen to Beautiful Soul by Jesse McCartney. I don't know why. But it's like people see you shining here and you have a lot of support that is coming in from your divine guides here. And love, that's what doves mean specifically. And this is like the world card. You've really worked hard for different things, different goals, worldly success here overall. And Spirit wants you to just enjoy. Like, it's not about being in the day-to-day monotonous routine. Do this again, do that again, do this again, and don't be a robot, right? They're giving me that quote of like what is it, like what Einstein said was like doing the same thing over and over again is like the definition of insanity. So how can you move forward and kind of like fly into something new here, specifically Capricorns? But you are literally having a wide reach here for a lot of you. And I feel like right now is a time for you to slow down, ground, rest, catch your breath before you move into the next thing here, and maybe needing to even take some time off specifically. You're about to be very, very busy in this future energy. And that's something to be mindful of. Higher ground here, your guides are with you. And this is you blossoming here. Sheep could be significant too as well. And you might want to be working with roses here. Yeah, be spontaneous, have fun, put yourself out there, do something different here, okay? But you might also be seeing things, like I said, with your soul, your beautiful soul. You have this beautiful perspective, this sage-like wisdom that maybe other people don't necessarily understand, especially if you are automatic rating, you are channeling, you are divinating, you are connecting with your guides here. So white roses, yellow roses, purple roses, orangish coral roses could be good for you or significant to you to work with. And even sheep spirit during this time. I don't know what sheep mean. So be mindful of that. They just said wolf in sheep's clothing. So be careful of like who's around you. With anything that you're doing. Okay. Trigger warning. Woo! Shameless truth. You were meant to trigger them. People are not meant to be triggered by your confidence and aren't ready for you. That says more about them than it does you. Beautiful. Hashtag stay shameless. Yeah, and I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you were meant to teach other people like different types of lessons, different types of knowledge, or by you just being honest with that confidence card and honesty coming out here, it's almost like that triggers people because they didn't think that you would be real, you would be authentic, you would be your shameless fucking self here, and not in like a unhealthy, abusive, or toxic way. It's like, no, can we just have a conversation about this, you know? And we have children. Okay, so some of you might have children. Some of you might be having some very important talks with kiddos. But this card really talks about when a child comes to talk to you about something serious, believe them. When a child asks you why they can't do anything, answer them. Don't give them the outdated lines of because I said so, because I'm the parent, or I'll tell you when you're older. You'll understand when you're older. This pushes them away and they are trying to learn from you. So pay attention to your kids, nieces, nephews, and family this week. And we also have don't repress or suppress or shame yours or others' emotions, thoughts, or ideas. That's when chaos ensues. So Spirit's asking you not to be the stoic one for once. Weird Capricorn. And things are happening in threes. Pay attention to the signs here, okay? The number 3 could be very significant to you as well. You could have 3 children, or there could be 3 children coming to you about something specific here, trying to ask you, or maybe you notice like, wow, I suppressed how I truly felt in some moment here, or wow, I shamed my thoughts, or wow, I like had negative self-talk and said I was like stupid. Yeah, someone here needs to work on that. Tell me about trigger warning. What's this about? 10 of Wands. You're closing up a cycle with people and walking away. Yeah, from people, a group of people that maybe even wanted to use you, your money, your knowledge. And 4 Cups, these friends are going to try to come back around here. King of Pentacles, your money, your knowledge, and the Strength card. 2 of Pentacles and the upright. I feel like for a lot of you, you feel like you can't necessarily juggle these individuals anymore. I feel like there was a situation where you were very strong and courageous and you give people like shameless feedback, shameless words of wisdom, and you almost gave them something very tangible that maybe you had to learn after years of your life with some sort of expertise here, multitasking. Yeah, and like you can't juggle these individuals anymore. These people don't know how to take the leadership in their life, and now you need better reciprocal, oh my god, reciprocal reciprocal relationships coming in, Capricorns. This could be with a Leo, but again, like this is you being called to like step into this Leo energy and not fight for this anymore. 5 of Wands. I feel like you might have been around a lot of people who were addicted to the drama. Yeah. And Spirit's offering you something better, some better people. Some of you may be moving here literally, or you have moved, and like you're being called to put yourself out there more in a community. There's something about that too, where you might connect with people, and you may be working 2 jobs right now, and there could be someone that doesn't like that here. However, you do it really well. For others of you, there's something about a destined opportunity to leave your current like place, state, environment, and moving forward. And it's almost like other people are triggered by that because they're like, well, how are you going to make money? And you're like, seriously? You think a Capricorn doesn't have money to do these things that Capricorn wants to do? Yeah, right. Like you're really well balanced and grounded in this, and you're going to move forward anyway. Tell me about children. Ace of Swords in the reverse and 7 of Swords in the upright. Okay, there, yeah. There's some sort of trust that was broken here with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, whether you have kids or someone said something to a child of yours, like, hey, don't tell this person the secret here overall. They're telling me grooming. That's gross. But 10 of Cups in the reverse, or for those of you that are going through a divorce or you are co-parenting or like breakup of a family here, it's like they're being very emotionally abusive because they're trying to triangulate your children and put them in the middle here. Hierophant, like I said, yeah, someone who you might have been married to here, but you are divinely guided and protected to call this out and release this person here. It could be a Taurus here overall. This could be someone who's just really not... They're just not successful with their attempts and they're at a distance for a reason and you block them, okay? Some of you do need to block some sort of ex. Yeah, this is like someone truly at a distance from you. King of Wands in the reverse here. But again, there's something, I'm telling you, some sort of child here might have been touched or been told, don't do this, don't do that. Knight of Swords in the upright here with grooming, Justice in the upright, Libra energy. You might hear this from a Libra. Your child could be a Libra, Taurus. There was also Cancer that showed up. So if a child is coming to you with that type of information, believe them. If you're seeking some sort of legal justice with this, you get it. So take that action moving forward. You will be getting some sort of payout here. Tell me about suppression. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. The Empress in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Three of Cups and Two of Wands. Okay. So some of you, you have been taught since, you know, parent was pregnant here overall. Don't share your emotions, or like maybe your parent here specifically had you as a child, had you as a baby. Libra Taurus energy doesn't have to be a mother or even a matriarch or a grandmother of the family, and like taught you that like be strong, suck it up, don't talk about your feelings here. And I feel like you've challenged that and you've said, no, I know that I need to be more grounded. That's going to affect me. That's going to affect my work. That's going to affect my life. That's going to affect my creativity. That's going to affect my finances if I don't actually work on maybe something with emotions here. And I feel like you're this generational curse breaker here. And Three of Cups in the upright. You might also have siblings who back you up on this, or other family members, or you found a group of community that could actually hold space for you. And Two of Wands in the reverse. You might be moving away from these old peoples, these old patterns who don't make good choices. And this is something where it happened since pregnancy, and a lot of you, you're like not reshaping, but like restructuring your attachment style, because you could have had an anxious attachment, an avoidant attachment, a disorganized attachment, and there's something about you having a more secure attachment by just sharing your feelings. And I feel like this person didn't have much to give to you overall, or you've dealt with parents who like could not be there for you. The Tower moment in the upright and Four of Wands. You're getting so much better karma and blessings here, and people that actually want to come in and hold space for you. Aries energy, as well as the 1111 wish fulfillment card here, okay? So there's something about that where you're doing the inner work and healing, and some of you, flipped energies in reverse. You could be that Capricorn parent who's like suppressing, shaming your emotions, repressing things, or doing this to others, but Spirit's like, don't you dare do it. Knight of Wands, move forward to better, loyal, trustworthy people around you and create better standards for yourself here specifically. The Devil card in the reverse. You're freeing yourself. So this could be, other people around you. What's this thing are happening in threes? You have a very auspicious reading. So I don't know if some of you are like, I really need clarity. I don't know. Three of Swords, a breakup, third party situation. I'm telling you, I told you somebody triangulated your child here. Capricorn. So you have Three of Swords, the World card in the reverse, and Ten of Pentacles in the upright. You have Judgment card overall. This just feels like a court case energy here specifically. For some of you, I see you going to divorce court. That's one storyline. For others of you, someone like, again, touched on like a family member, friendship, whatever. This could be some sort of family lawsuit, legalities, a will situation with the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. However, I see you winning here. And this person could also be Capricorn on Capricorn energy. You could have moved away from this individual because they were so maybe abusive. You were in a really traumatic relationship. They really hurt you, and maybe even a group of people did. Or this was, again, a third party situation here. This could be, with your kids. This could be with you. But this person isn't going to win here. You're going to have to go to battle and fight for what you have here overall. The Chariot in the reverse. Fuck around, find out. Could have happened in a car. They weren't successful. There's some sort of evidence. Again, Four of Wands. You're gonna celebrate this win for those of you. So there's like people, there's messengers. This is an out there reading, meaning I don't deliver those messages a lot, Capricorn. So this is only gonna resonate with some of you. So just pay attention to that general reading here. And if someone's talking to you about something that could be some sort of like legal battle here, like this is not legal advice whatsoever, pay attention to these signs. This is warning. So I'm just the messenger. Trust your intuition showing up. Okay. Go within for the answers. Stop seeking outside validation and trust your intuition. Work on intuitive development at this time. And don't be cheap with your energy, your love, your minor currency. It's when we're cheap, we have bigger expenses later. Crosswatcher, control freak, spiritual addiction. Yeah, so I could be talking to a crosswatcher that's going through these things. Or there could be someone that's very controlling of you. Don't ask for advice if you're not going to take it here. So there's something about you needing to take action on certain things. Or if you're that, feedback giver, that advice giver, that grounded person here, Capricorns, it's something where you might be saying that to other people, maybe feeling a little frustrated here. So just pay attention to that and be very mindful of that during this time. Let's shuffle out career here. Don't know what resonates. Shameless squad, okay? First card out, journey. You might be moving. There's something about Egyptian timelines. So you might be connecting to like Egyptian deities, gods, goddesses, whatever. And you may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. So maybe you're like an Airbnb host. There's something about that. Or a travel guide, a flight attendant, tour guide. Camels might also be significant to you. It's also hump day where I'm at, Capricorns. And I was literally sending people like happy hump days emojis, like with the camel. And then like, I don't post much in like Facebook groups, but I was doing that for a sex therapy like Facebook group today. So maybe there's something about camel spirit for you. Some of you, I see you want to move to like a warmer climate here. On the table, okay. Put your demands on the table. Get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, promotion, or step up. And that might be that confident energy that you're building up, you're building into. If you're your own business owner, you need to raise your rates here. For others of you, if you're retired, you need to like ask, how can I like stretch the dollar further? Work with an accountant or an investor. Financial advisor. You have protection popping up, so you are protected to do whatever it is you want to move forward here. We're not going to take it. Only the ones that fully pop out. You might work in the restaurant business industry. You might be a chef. You might own a restaurant. You might want to open up a restaurant somewhere else. We got the timing card here. Very interesting. So it's all on timing right now. Pull another card. Okay. Independence. So a lot of you want like financial freedom. Cats represent independence, and magic is afoot here. So you may be doing things on your own, and magic is afoot, taking steps here. Okay. Action is key to get where you want to go. You can't wait around in any direction to get unstuck for opportunities. Success, overall energy, fist up in the air. Maybe you're like a mountain climber guide too. The path you're on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps will take you a long way. You're right on track here overall with your finances. Some of you might be putting your demands on the table with like a boss or whatever, and tell them like, hey, I'm burnt out. I need time off, because there is something about your mental health showing up heavily in this read here, specifically Capricorn. Saturn in Aries is going to be going in your 4th house. You may get a work from home job, or you might need to be really prioritizing family time, because again, there's something about family. Maybe you need to go visit family, and maybe you're seeking advice from them specifically, or trying to figure out when's the right time to put in my 2 weeks. When's the right time? Maybe I want to give a month's notice. When's the right time to start looking for jobs? Like, there's something about have a backup plan, but you have somebody here that does want to connect you. And this could even be like you need to be getting out of the day-to-day monotonous work routine, because there is an opportunity here for someone that you need to connect with on your path. Okay, need a sip, y'all. Tell me about this journey. King of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you've delayed some sort of trip, some sort of opportunity, some sort of leadership position, or maybe you were denied that and it's been a journey. 6 of Wands. And you might be like, hey, I didn't get this promotion, so unless they actually do something to promote me, put, like my career agenda forward, prioritize me, you might leave into something more like successful here, okay? You might be nervous, you might be stuttering, you might be saying the same words over and over like I just was. There's something about this movement, this freedom. You are about to be celebrated. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. And this place, this current job position where you're at, isn't pouring into your cup, like I was saying. Some of you, there was some sort of position that where they were saying certain things and it was lipstick on a pig energy. It was like, oh my gosh, yes, this will totally be great. But then you actually get there and it's like more work than it's worth is what I'm hearing here overall. For others of you, there's some sort of creative idea that you have to be successful to move forward with, to take action on. You may be an athlete, a writer. There's something about writing here for you. You might be writing a book here as well. Nine of Cups in the reverse, though, you are depleted. And if some of you are the boss, you might actually you might not like this, but you may take like a pay cut to just do something that you love here. So you are not energetically depleted anymore. Yeah, Five of Wands, this position is not what you specifically want anymore. And the Empress card. So Capricorns, you're building something different here. You might be stepping down from a position, opening up your own business, building your empire, doing the things that you want to do specifically here overall. Some of you, there's something about like farmers markets in the summers. Maybe you're selling different like jewelry, books, or there's something about that with like maybe growing a garden here specifically for some of you. I don't know what that is. You also have Libra, Taurus. So you might also be taking over a different type of job or opportunity here specifically that someone high up is going to connect you with. So very beautiful, but it's not like the clear cut, like straight road ahead direction. So yeah, on the table, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, like I said, you were literally going to leave unless they prioritize you. Foxes could be significant to you. Page of Swords, and you need to have a conversation with this or about this, or you might just take on a different position. Five of Swords in the reverse. It's like you're not tolerating less than you deserve here, and I think you know this, Capricorn. So you might end up walking and leaving because there's a better opportunity. Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Wands. You could be born in 99. Three of Cups. There's a better opportunity. There's two better opportunities here. Something that you love in money. Cancer season. Your sibling sign. This could come in during Cancer season. You could have Cancer in your chart here. For a lot of you, you might want to be working with animals. And there's also, like I said, with book writing here, writing a book, sharing your story, putting something out there, or even like fruits, right? I think some of you are closing up some sort of major cycle here. Some of you are going to get out of the restaurant industry. Some of you are going to become a manager with this. Now, for others of you, you might be opening up some sort of brand new business opportunity, doing something that you love for money, and it's going to take off by Cancer season, or you're going to have some sort of success with this significantly. Your friends and colleagues and networking, Capricorns, during this time, it's going to be very good for you to get out there. Crows and butterflies, or maybe butterflies, I didn't mean to say that. Dragonflies could be significant to you. But this is a different Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is typically like emotional healing, love, new opportunities. But there's also money here, which we know you love honey. And Cancer energy, you might be getting a new car, moving again for work, traveling, freeing yourself. Whatever you're doing is successful. Tell me about timing and taking steps. 10 of Swords, ooh, in the upright. The World card, you're closing up a major cycle. Page of Pentacles, Capricorn. So you're closing up a major cycle. A lot of you have been heartbroken that certain jobs, careers, positions didn't work out as great as they could. And you're like, now's the divine timing. Close it up, move it forward. Thank you, next energy. You have your freaking energy, the successful World card, and the Page of Pentacles, which is the students. You might be going back to school. You might be writing a book. There's something about creative manifestation with the bees here, representing fertility here. You, again, might be traveling as well here overall, or teaching like a course, or taking a course, or doing something to like level up and upskill. Yeah, Devil in the reverse, there's no blockages. You're going to be bringing in a lot of expansion here. And Knight of Cups, people are loving what you're doing. Ooh. And the Emperor, you're bossing up. So for you Capricorns that are not in your own like business or job, this is you becoming your own boss here specifically. For others of you, you might be wondering, in this day and age and economy, should I like invest in that course? Should I take that? Should I uptick in this? And the cards are literally saying yes, because you're going to bring in so much more money. And look at that, building your empire. You had the Empress and the Emperor pop out. And there's some sort of creative opportunity that will make you more money with this here. You might be a painter or an artist here as well, or doing something with your hands. And there's something that you might be doing with group work that takes off really well. They're telling me like yoga or outdoors or like goat yoga. I mean, there's the goat there. That card represents like the Scottish goat. So maybe there's something about Scotland. There's a lot of earthy greens. Maybe there's certain things you want to do in nature here overall as well. For some of you who have been contemplating retirement, I'd hate to deliver this message, and they're gonna fire you, and it's not gonna be pretty and something that you saw coming. However, I do see a severance package because you helped other people actually become leaders in the business. You trained other people. You gave a lot of hard work, energy, and effort to this. And it's almost like they can't ding you on anything, like you are the boss in these situations. So, for others of you as well, you may be closing up a brand new cycle with retirement of like some sort of investor and moving on to someone else. You may be working with a Capricorn or an Aries to invest your money in something very different and new. That's not your typical stuff out there. So it takes off. So congratulations in whatever these endeavors are. But I do see you really moving forward with a lot of these major successes, and that's your overall energy here. It's like brighter times are ahead. 8 of Pentacles in the upright. Keep working on your craft here. Specifically, again, you might be teaching some courses, taking some courses. Queen of Swords, yeah. Like you're signing up, signing the contract, getting things legal, doing some things. Judgment in the reverse. Who cares if other people don't understand your path and career if they're not paying your bills here, right? Like someone might be judging you about how you make your money. It could be a Scorpio. It does not have to be. Top of the deck, outside forces. There could be something by the full moon. Thank you all for the likes. I appreciate you. I was just talking to someone today. They were not a Capricorn, but we were just talking about the last full moon in Scorpio. And I talked about this in Cancer's reads. You may have Cancer in your chart. Or just really felt it, how this past full moon was like a catalyst of a portal to cut, end, and sever certain things. So you might have cut out some different things, some different jobs, or let go of some stuff that you don't want to, and your team has your back here. You may not be able to control the outcome, but this will end soon or shift soon, and you're going to be okay here. Like your guides, your ancestors have your back. There's things in the divine realm, that they're doing for your brand new beginning. So I love that. Baby bird, cute. It's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career, and you have creative ideas. Oh my God, yes. Build a nest egg for the future. And Capricorns, I was also talking to my friend about this today. Anybody with like fucking Capricorn in their chart, you think that they don't have strategy with money or savings or something that they can have just in case for a raining day. Like seriously, Capricorns are smart. And the wisdom card popped out. So this says, and again, the light illumination here, okay? You're being called to serve as a mentor for someone or a role model or a guide so you can show them their way. Use your wisdom and experience. Yeah. And that's illumination, cutting the deck again, overall energy. So you might be doing some things, maybe consulting, mentoring, teaching, coaching, guiding, whatever label you want to use. There's just so many words nowadays, right? Real AF relationships. So this could be love, this could be friendships, this could be colleagues, coworkers, bosses. We'll just see family. What comes out for my beautiful Capricorns here, please? What do they need to know? One flip over. Planning a pregnancy, future family, values here. Okay, so some of you could be getting pregnant soon. We're going to see if it pops back out. For others of you, you are pregnant, so congratulations. And for some of you, you're getting pregnant, but you don't know it yet. You got a dark card. 74 breaking down to an 11 here. There's something about you're feeling frustrated because you got say what you mean what you say, stop lying and start committing. So there could be someone around you with commitment issues. Again, this could be a boss not giving you what you want. This could be a coworker not following through with certain things that they said they would do. This could be a family member being like, oh yeah, we're totally gonna like work on the family cabin and put the boat in this weekend or the dock or whatever, and they don't fucking do it. And you might be frustrated with that. This could be a friend that's like, oh my God, yeah, we need to meet up, and they don't do it. Or like a date that's like, yeah, I'll give you a call sometime, and they don't fucking do it. They want you to make the first move. Go for it. And don't underestimate this person's ability to show up. I love that I just went on a fucking shameless tangent with y'all. Nothing beyond friends and benefits. It's all good. So you have a pleasant surprise here. Let's get one card from this deck. Relationships. Have patience. Okay, that's a good reminder. 17, which is the star card energy in tarot. And this kind of reminds me of that. This is a new deck, right? The starry sky. This person just chilling, relaxing, resting, healing, vibing. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So Corinthians 3:13. I think that's the line in the Bible. I don't know. That could be significant to you. But for some of you, there might be a pleasant surprise, like with friends with benefits. For others of you, you might just be like, that's all I want. And like, I'm going to go for it. What's this liar, liar, pants on fire energy? Justice. Okay. Libra, for some of you, you're dealing with some sort of karma or karmic individual. Good, bad, neutral, in the middle. Does not matter. You could have those packed houses. 4, 6, 8, 12. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it's like they tried to get away with something, and I feel like you held them accountable. And you're like, no, we got to talk about this. For some of you, this is like a younger sibling for some sort of reason here, okay? Where you're like, oh, you want to play checkers? I'm going to play chess with you, boo. I'm going to hold this bitch accountable up in here. And I feel like it's just frustrating for you. Like, you have love for this person, and you're like, God damn, how many fucking times do we have to go through with this? For some of you, this could be a child with, like, do your chores. Do your chores before you go out and play, see your friends, whatever it might be up in here, babies. So for parents out there, that could be a piece of this. Yeah, 8 of Cups. And for some of you, it's a boss. Aries energy here as well. 3 of Swords in the upright. You're like, I'm sick of disciplining you, but I gotta. Okay, that's what I see with that. This could also just be a contract, and you're like, bitch, you don't do this moving forward. Sorry, I just hit the microphone. I'm standing my ground, and I'm doing my own thing. Tell me about make the first move. Ooh. Pisces in the reverse, the moon card. This person might have low self-esteem, Capricorns, or self-worth, or like afraid to actually initiate something with you. Queen of Swords. They're caught up in their head. They're ruminating. They almost don't trust that you might like them or be with them. Pisces, Cancer energy. You could have those in your chart here. This person has some like self-worth issues. They talk negatively about themselves. They have codependent tendencies here. They feel like they need to rely on you in some sort of way, shape, or form. And they just told me like one-sided relationship for those of you that are dating or even friendships. Yeah, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. This is you with them. And 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. They have a pattern of doing this, but... Or you have a pattern of doing this. Flip it. And it's almost like there's some sort of like child. This is stemmed from childhood. Childhood, another page. They're saying like level up your standards for those of you that are wanting to date people. It's like, why do all of yeah, this could be 3 people in your life here. And you're like you need to be making better judgment calls on like who you're dating and protect your energy and protect your peace here. Some of you, you're not meant to date somebody younger than you. That could be, doesn't have to be biological. It could be like mental, emotional. Someone who's very reckless, negative, doesn't show up for dates, says one thing, does another. For some of you, this is groups of people who are trying to like get you in their business or talk shit on your relationship. And for some of you, if you have 3 kids, they're like trying to get in the way of your family dynamic here. And they don't need to. They need to butt out. Maybe some of you need to do some couples work. But I don't feel like you want to move forward with this person if they don't maybe change some things, or there's something about like family systems here and the Lovers card, like figuring out, can we actually make this work, or do we want to make this work? Because that's a lot of time, money, energy, and effort, and someone's hurt. Like I see fault on all ends. This is wish fulfillment, 9 of Pentacles. It's good if you do. I don't know who these messages resonate for, Cappies, so let me know what's going on below. Don't underestimate this person's ability to show up. Pleasant surprise. You got Queen of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Oh, God. 2 of Wands. Okay, in the reverse. So you have somebody who in the past was very in their ego, very I'm all the shit here, very chaotic, and I feel like you held them accountable and said, no, like we can't do it this way anymore. You can't show up in this relationship with me specifically. We need to like reestablish trust, rebuild, and things in our relationships, and the Fool card in the upright. And they might be this person that just does the pop over. This could be a family, a friend, a loved one. You'd be like, no, you can't just do that. 2 of Wands in the reverse. But there's something that another person, the self-esteem issues here with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, 5 of Swords, this person is like snapping out of it and working on some different things here specifically. And it's a brand new beginning here. So if this person wants to make some sort of relationship connection work with you, it will. But they have to want it. And they need to work on their self-love. Or Capricorn, this is you. This is maybe your ability to show up for yourself and be like, damn, that shit was fucking hard to work on within my relationships, but I'm proud I laid it out there and put it all on the table here. This could also be delayed until you actually make a move. Till Cancer season with the Chariot in the reverse. Again, this could, be Cancer energy here too. You could have it in your chart. Situationship. Figure out what you want. Intuition. Go within, Capricorns. And we have someone's bossing you around, treating you like an employee when you're not. Hashtag fired. Yeah. So there's something about like 66 in the reverse. You could be 66 and 33. An engagement or proposal is on the way. Wedding or work, or even like working on the relationship dynamics that are unhealthy. They're telling me toxic, unhealed wounds, trauma, past trauma. And don't shame yourself, Capricorns, for how long that stuff actually like takes to work through. Like healing is not a marathon. Healing is not a sprint. It is a marathon, right? And a lot of people will say healing is not linear. And so there's certain things that you might be doing to really explore this more. But we have be authentic, cutting the deck. 19 could be significant, or no, 39 could be significant. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Absolutely. So I feel like this is an intense relationship dynamic here, but you pulled the card, nice, the angel number of 222, which is partnerships, choices, and whether or not you feel like you can move forward with someone with emotional intimacy here overall, a relationship. So maybe look up that number. Let me know what resonates too, okay? Sexual energy is Capricorns. 3rd house, communication. Some of you are learning about sex, thinking about sex, talking about this. Gemini season, 'tis the season. I love that for you. You got Cancer. I'm allowed to protect my sexual energy and trust my intuition. You literally have this intuition card. And we have Saturn, your energy, okay? You have Gemini, Cancer in your chart. You're being sexually responsible with karma and integrating different types of lessons here. Mars, okay? Sexually assertive, aggressive sex, knows what they want. You may want somebody to like actually move forward with you, like actually pursue me, actually come up to me, actually like take me out on a date, actually like roll around with me, do something, right? So there's something about that here. You could also have Aries in your chart, or this other person could have Aries in their chart, Scorpio. Mars is in Leo right now too. So just take what resonates with you, or those houses. Tell me about the third house, learning about sex, thinking, woo, Queen of Ecstasy, Cups in the upright. So this is trusting your gut with different sexual connections, because you might be studying relationships or learning about different things and relationship red flags, green flags, but you're holding boundaries here with sex emotionally as well. You learn about BDSM and kink with that hangman energy. Get it, Capricorns. I know you are. You're ruled by Saturn. Let's be real. That's the kinky planet. Okay. So this could be with the Pisces, or you could have Pisces in your chart or Pac 12th house, but this is like some of you exploring fantasies, sexually pausing to reflect on things. Yeah, for some of you, it is like Two of Cups, ecstasy. Like, where did, my last relationship or sexual connection go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Eight of Cups in the upright. So you might just naturally be thinking about these things and reflecting on, when do I stay in sexual connections or relationships for too long, and when do I need to maybe walk away from them, right? With the hangman energy, again, you may be exploring BDSM and kink here and really thinking about this quite a bit. Some of you have anxiety, Nine of Swords in the upright, to talk to a partner, or spouse about this. Or your mental health might be, you might be in your head with this third house Gemini energy being ruled by Mercury and overthinking and feeling kind of maybe stuck. Some of you might have some sex negative beliefs, like, oh, if I come out as kinky, or I tell my partner about this kink, this fantasy, this fetish, this whatever, are they going to judge me? I'm nervous. You're very in your head. Tell me about Saturn. We want to know more about this. Judgment card in the reverse. Like I just said, Saturn, BDSM, kink, you're nervous. It's about somebody judging you in the reverse, your sexuality. Some of you might need to do some sexual shadow work. You're like rebuilding your sexuality, and maybe you're doing this and learning about this later on in life, because you have the Tower moment here as well. Aries. You might be mad that there's not a lot of sex happening during this time, or maybe someone's trying to sexually manipulate you, hold you back. With the Judgment card, there could have been like a party, because there's like this party, whatever, that went wrong, and there could have been something that happened at like someone's house, home space, whatever, that maybe consent wasn't given. Yeah, Ace of Seductions. There's sex secrets hidden, like I just said, withholding a message, overthinking about sex, blackmail, exposed on social media, Capricorn. Careful of what you're texting, who's messaging you. You might be getting DMs about a partners, or spouse here. About someone cheating. A lover, a hermit, secret affair, Ace of Ecstasy. I'm telling you, multiple people are coming forth with some sort of sexual scandal here. Multiple people, 3 people. What did I just say? 3 of Ecstasy. Gemini, Virgo. And you have better opportunities coming in. For some of you, you may not know if you can actually trust an ex. If you're like one of those people that can be friends with your ex here, this could also be an ex-lover who does have your best interest at heart and saw something. They're telling you this because they care about you, so don't deny something with this. Mars energy. I don't know who this resonates for. Queen of Desires. You're looking sexy and cute. You're self-assured. You're saying affirmations here. You're confident, and you are attracting partners. For a lot of you, moving forward into something better here. I do see you like hooking up, maybe dating, having sex with someone older, and you're gonna reject or deny someone younger. Capricorn. Yeah, 5 of Pleasures in the upright. There could be some sort of past commitment or relationship. Someone that's trying to like pull you back in. Like, don't leave me out. Don't forget about all the times we had together. And so they might be pursuing you again. Yeah, second time around, 2 of Pleasures in the reverse. You might reject them because they dropped the ball on you. into a pleasures. You're in the upright. It goes in the upright. You're more grounded. Okay. Knight of Seductions. A better connection coming in. Prioritizing you, boo, Cappies. Okay. Top of the deck, Opposition. This has been like your read here, babes. So sexual and relational issues are surfacing at this time. 38. You could be 38 again. 11. There's signs. There's synchronicities. So many in this read that just I keep repeating. You may need to get a birth chart reading done or look at your birth chart. Look at the areas of oppositions. But if you don't know how to interpret and intuit that, always feel free to reach out to me. Cancer season. You could have a Cancer that's coming into your life, or you're someone that maybe wants romantic love, or maybe you're that person that satisfies partners and you're that sexual giver. This person who's coming towards you could be during Cancer season, or they want to like play with you. Okay, let's shuffle out Spirit says. Okay, Capricorns. Most important final messages. Spiritual animal totems. So pay attention to the animal signs around you during this time and in your dreams. Past lives. Okay, look into your past lives to understand what lessons you learned. Hypnotherapy, a birth chart reading done, clairvoyant. There's a lot of third eye activations. This is like trust your intuition, trust your intuition, trust your intuition. Okay. Like, do we need to put it in the chat here? But you're having some psychic dreams, orbs, symbols, and images are being sent to you right now. Things are flashing before your eyes. Trust it. Black orbs. Ooh, cleanse your energy. Someone could be sending you evil eye, gossiping about you, attacking you. I mean, it came up in the read, so really, really, really work on energy protection. Victorious, you are on the right path, and success is the only outcome. Very beautiful. Receiving, I love that. Ask for what you need because you're about to receive. There's a lot of blessings, miracles, prosperity, and abundance that are yours, okay? You may not see it coming yet. It will be coming soon. And spiritual text here, and protect your energy underneath that again. So cleanse your workspace, your home, let go of things that you don't need anymore for your highest good. Spirituality, tap into spiritual books for reading, Akashic records. You are going through something here, Cappies. This is a very spiritual read. Spirit wants you to like really look into something, studying spirituality, studying some stuff. Get a Akashic records reading done and air. Go outside, work with the air element. Again, speak affirmations, focus on your breath, and work with air during this time. Like I mentioned at the beginning, and abundance, overall energy. Capricorns, pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities. You have a lot of them in this read. I know it feels like this read was all over the place, and maybe that's what your energy feels like currently, but Spirit is asking you slow down, breathe, ground your energy. You can feel it, like your sixth sense ESP is on the rise here, and you may not know exactly what is coming to fruition, but that doesn't mean things are not happening for you. Okay, Capricorns? Let me know what resonates in the comments below. Thank you all for being supportive. Thanks, Jason, for being here in the chat too. I appreciate you. And I don't know whose sign I'm going to do next. I'm thinking I do Virgo, and I know it's Gemini season, and Taurus had a lot of views and likes last time. So anyway, I'm just trying to get back on my live schedules, everyone here. So just thank you all for being here. Thank you for all your likes, comments, supports, shares, donations, everything like that. I appreciate you. I love all of you. Send this to your Capricorn friends too. And as always, drop me a comment down below after too if you're watching the replay back to boo. It takes less than 30 seconds, but turn the notification bells on. I do have a video going up tomorrow at 10 a.m. CST. Come hang out with me and chat with me too. So I love you, and as always, stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.